Hello, good afternoon. Rajiv Chopra from the Dusty Mike Chronicles. And this is the first part of a series of interconnected or unconnected or disconnected episodes, which I'm going to stitch together into one slightly longer episode. It is the 28th of November, 2025. It is 3:39 in the afternoon or 15:39 hours. It's a pleasant but polluted afternoon in Gurgaon, and I'm standing in a parking lot waiting for my son. When you're out in the market, actually, and you want to take photographs, it's always good to observe what's happening. Even if you aren't taking pictures, it's good to observe what's happening. So, this parking space is one of the few reasonably comfortable parking spaces in this area. Most often, you have no space to park, and you're always worried that someone's going to come and tow your vehicle away. Motorcycles dominate one section of this parking lot. And if you're going to photograph people hanging around motorcycles, it sometimes becomes difficult to separate the men or the women from the motorcycles. And they don't easily convert to good black and white images. A lot of people today work in these, what do you call, tech spaces, as they call them, huh? And most of them are back office people who just sit at a computer and keep working, typing away. I'm surprised that most of them don't have arthritis. Periodically, they come down to the local chai stalls and they hang around. Most of them are actually not intelligent people. They just hang around and, have chai, have some snacks, make some inane jokes, smoke. I don't know why they smoke, because Gurgaon and Delhi are so polluted that, just breathing is an act of smoking and putting pollutants into your lungs. In all these groups, there's a lot of groupthink. That groupthink exists in all groups anyway. They laugh at the same jokes, and even if they don't understand the joke, they pretend that they understand the joke. They laugh loudly, they clap their hands, they kind of wiggle their butts, and it's all very good. The women try to blend in with the men. So many of them try to be ultra cool, even if they are not ultra cool. And it's always good to take the time to stand and observe how people behave, how people interact, how people wiggle their bums, as they say, because when you're out on the street or when you're doing portrait photography, a lot of what you do has to do with body language, placing people in a context, how people interact, how they work, facial expressions, and of course, light. So, this is part 1, which is now ending, and I will record part 2 in a couple of days. Or maybe I'll just put this one up on the podcast anyway. Why do I need to have an ultra long podcast episode? So let me just you can hear the people laughing next to me. They have fairly loud, cacophonous laughter. They want the whole world to know that they're laughing. So, photography and writing, video making, or whatever, apart from other aspects like light and composition and all that sort of stuff, is about people and how people interact, how they behave, how they look, how they talk, how they sound. how they often subdue or submerge or drown their natural sentiments to fit in with the crowd. Do they make for interesting photography subjects? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Do they make for interesting subjects for novels or essays or blog posts or videos? Definitely yes. Photography depends on whether you can capture the moment or not. So enough talk from me for now. And this is me, Rajiv Chopra, saying goodbye. Do share your comments. Do share the post and give me a like and all that. And by the way, yes, I am recording this into my Google Pixel 10. I have moved to a Google after using a Chinese phone for 8 years. And I am convinced I will move back to the Chinese brand after 3 years. So much for American technology. See you next time. Rajiv Chopra from the Dusty Mike Chronicles saying goodbye. And oh yes, one more point. I'm using one of those little attachments that you put into your that you attach to your phone, a little microphone that clips onto your shirt. And hopefully the sound quality is better than expected. So for the final time, share your comments, stick in a like, share the post, share the publication, and see you next time. This is Rajiv Chopra from the Dusty Mike Chronicles saying goodbye for now, and I hope you have a pleasant day. Bye.